Hi guys, welcome back to Crypto Chester. My name is Chester and today I'll be walking you through the crypto markets. First things first, I want to talk about Bitcoin on the shorter term time frame. We're going to go for the 15-minute to start off with, then we're going to be moving across to the hourly, then we're going to go to the mid-term, which is the 4-hourly, and then we're going to go to the long-term, which is the daily, because it's getting quite interesting now, right? It's getting pretty interesting. Once I'm done with Bitcoin, I'm going to be going to my altcoins of the day. These are 3 altcoins that I've chosen, which I just want to showcase and I can educate you guys a bit on some potential positions that you could do your own research on. Nothing I say is financial advice, guys. It's just my opinions on what I think might happen in the market. My 3 altcoins that I have chosen to do today are ADA, DOT, and Stellar. Stellar à toi. I will be touching on my altcoins of the day from yesterday as well. And they are VeChain, Litecoin, and XRP. So that is what you got to look forward to. And then after that, I haven't got the chat up. And then after that, I'll be getting through to some altcoin requests. So yeah, get your altcoin requests in the chat and I'll get them on my list, and we will get to them once I'm done here with that gigantuous list that I just listed out there. But yeah, starting off with a couple of shout-outs coming through. We've got Illustri first in the chat there. Nice to see you on the stream there, bro. Straight in there first, not messing about this morning. Gamer God, Matty, Tasman as well, and James Croucher. Oi, oi, nice to see you all back on the stream. Continuously supporting it out here. Do you use the market cipher? No, I don't actually. I've got quite a few other indicators that I do use, but I've used the market cipher in the past, and it actually is a pretty good indicator. So yeah, I would recommend playing around with it and have a little go with it, because it's quite reliable as well. I do quite like it. It's just everything's everywhere in my opinion with the market cipher. I like it a bit more simplicity, because sometimes with trading you do actually just have to dumb it down, and sometimes it can be an actual better strategy, right? We've got Alistair in the chat. Good morning to you, sir. Gamer God's requesting XRP straight away. Let's go for that. XRP, I think that's my altcoin of the day from yesterday, actually, thinking about, yeah, it's my altcoin of the day from yesterday, so I will be touching on that. Anyway, my pen's just died. What a great start to the morning, guys. What a great start. Yeah, there you go. Working pen. Let's try again. Neelesh in the chat. Eyo. Nice to see you on the stream there, bro. Lethal Mind too, my dude. Nice to see you all back on the stream, guys. Continuously supporting out here. I do appreciate that quite a lot. And the subscriber target for the day I've put on the table, I'm going to say 930. It's only 600? It's only 6 subscribers away, so I think that's quite achievable. So yeah, we'll just see how that goes and see how we go from there. Now, let's get straight into Bitcoin, because what has been happening? This is the trappiest mess that I've seen in a long time for Bitcoin. It's absolutely filthy as anything. We're going to start from the 15-minute, and the reasoning for this is, as you can see here, this yellow line here, we do actually have a bullish divergence coming through here on the RSI, and that's why we've seen this uptrend come through, this little uptrend coming through, bringing us back to the top side of this falling parallel channel that we've got coming through here. I just have to change the music in my ear. It's really distracting. Some woman screaming at me. I want some chilled house music, but this is not chilled house music. Maybe this would be better. Apologies for this, guys. Yeah, I'll go for that. That's a bit more chill, I guess. So yeah, this is we've got a bullish divergence coming through here, and that's why we've seen this uptrend, this mini uptrend. It's not huge. It's like over the course of like 3 hours or so, but it's an uptrend nonetheless, bringing us central to that point on the RSI for the 15-minute as well. So yeah, it could go either way. We could be looking at a breakout to the top side here of this falling channel. And that would basically bring us up over the 55 moving average, bring us up to challenge some of these lower highs that we did set from this humongous dump that we saw yesterday. I mean, we were sat at around that, was it 37, 38 when I said yesterday? And I said, look, guys, we've gone up 35%. The likelihood of us having a dump, it's pretty goddamn likely, right? It's pretty goddamn likely. But at this point in time, I did not see us coming all the way up to 40,000. Because you know, guys, on the long term yesterday, we were talking about some sort of long position from this zone, from 40,000 all the way up to around that 45, 50,000 sort of zone. But yeah, we got there and got swiftly rejected, but I'll get onto that. But yeah, at this point in time, for the short term, we do have this falling parallel channel, so we do need to watch. If we are going to break out to the top side, we could see some sort of measure move in terms of a price. And as I just said there, guys, we are still central on the RSI for the 15-minute, so there's a lot of potential to actually come up to this zone. If we are going to be trading that for the 15-minute, you guys know I'm not the biggest fan of trading the 15-minute. I like to go for those bigger swings because it's a lot more profitable and a lot more reliable in terms of TA, right? So I would be waiting to get over the 55 at 37,300. It still sounds weird saying $37,000 for Bitcoin because we were sat in that dirty zone for so long. So yeah, at this point in time, this could be the move to the upside. Now we do have to take into account we could see some imminent trend reversal coming through here. And as you can see, bringing up the MACD, we are actually diverging here on the MACD, looking for that bearish crossover coming through. So yeah, that's going to be an interesting point to watch there. We're still diverging, but we might actually come back to that converging point, which is going to be interesting. Because if that is going to happen, then we are going to see a bit more of an uptrend coming through, and that's basically going to signify a breakout here coming through in terms of this falling parallel channel, right? So yeah, definitely a point to watch here on the 15-minute. We do obviously have the 200 EMA as well, which we do find a bit of support on. Potentially bouncing down to this horizontal yet again. If we do see a downtrend come through, I would expect at least some sort of bounce here on the shorter term time frames, just to be a bit more trappy, right? Because at this point in time, the whales know that this is a dirty downtrend. They want to be trapping people into longs, so I wouldn't be surprised if we came up and then came down and then came up again, right? It's just the trappiest zone. I'm sure you guys have seen this recently, right? It's just awful to trade, right? It's absolutely awful. I will get to a potential trade position for us on the 1 hourly in a second, because I do believe there is some sort of potential there. But yeah, as I said, it's just so trappy, and obviously nothing I say is financial advice, guys. It's just my opinions and research purposes, of course. I hope you're all having a fantastic, Tuesday today? Yeah, fantastic Tuesday. So I had a very busy day yesterday. I've been training in the gym like crazy. I'm being trained by like this guy who lived in China for 2 years. He studied Kung Fu, and he's an animal. He's an absolute animal, so he's really pushing my fitness to the level. So yeah, I'm absolutely knackered. But yeah, let me have a look at the chat quickly. We've got Gordon, Oi, Savaloy, Sevens in the chat. Hello, Chester. The Infogram Urgent Bro, can you check TLM forming cup and handle on the 4 hour is right? I'm in a trade. Hello, Urgent Bro, can you check? Yeah, one more time. You're gonna get timed out, bro. let me write down TLM on the request list, bro. But I've got quite a lot of things to get through first, and then I'll get to TLM. Just need to change that screen. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Brilliant stuff. So yeah, actually on the 1 hourly, let's jump to Bitcoin on the hourly. As you can see here, same sort of scenario coming down. We're in this parallel channel from the 15-minute. But let's talk about how high we got yesterday. We cleared this horizontal in terms of a big wick. We cleared it in terms of a big wick to 39,685, which is pretty amazing, right? Pretty crazy stuff. So well done to anyone who was strong enough to long this, because I was not. I was absolutely not. This is just crazy stuff. As you guys know, I'm waiting for my position coming up here. Got to be safe in this environment. And if you were going to be longing this right now, I really hope you did basically get out, because obviously you can see the crash coming through. If we go from wick to the lowest point of the downtrend, now it's still a 10% retracement there, which is pretty crazy indeed. I must say, pretty crazy indeed, considering we pumped 35% in the last 6 days or so. Yeah, the last 6 days, obviously taking out this day of this dumpage, right? So yeah, we obviously pumped 35% in the space of 6 days. So it's pretty obvious that we do need to see some sort of retracement, and 10%. That's pretty valid, right? That's pretty valid retracement if we are going to pump 35%. I hate to say it, guys. It's healthy. It's still healthy. Like, this is obviously not healthy. Where's my drawing tool? This is obviously not healthy. This is far from healthy. This is parabolic. This is dirty. But we have rested at base camp 1. And now we've seen that dump, that retracement. We've gone back to the bottom of the mountain to get some air, and now we're looking to climb it again, right? So I would expect some sort of break. It all depends where we're going to break, though. We do need to watch this, because we could be retracing more. We're still in this downtrend, right? We're still in this downtrend after falling. Likelihood of us having an imminent breakup, it's not that likely, but with that being said, we do need to think about the possibility of it happening, because obviously, look, you can see this here. It just happens in the space of literally a few hours or so. And we've seen how volatile Bitcoin is at the moment. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. In a sense, near enough unpredictable towards TA, because it's like almost all TAs being counter traded by the whales. And I've seen quite a lot of successful traders recently, a lot of the guys that I do keep in contact with and stuff, and they've been just telling me, look, I've been getting wrecked as well, bro. Like, this is just the worst area. So I'm like, yeah, thank God I'm not really trading this right now. It's just so manipulated and so trappy, and I'm sure you guys are feeling the brunt of that as well. It's just been awful. But yeah, in terms of having a break to the top side here, I mean, it looks, I hate to say it, right? I hate to say it, but I did say yesterday, look, we were looking for this retracement. We actually got the retracement. We've seen these pumps. We've seen this level out. We've seen this pump. We've seen this level out. We've seen this insane pump. We've seen this insane dump. So it does make sense for another move up. It does. It's healthy. It's not, it did go parabolic, like insane, but we've seen this retracement, and it's basically validated everything that's happened here. So it is a possibility that we do need to take into consideration there of us going up again. Now, if we do go up again, it's going to be pretty crazy. I do think we are going to find plenty of resistance at this 39,000 sort of zone, 39,000 to 40,000 zone. If I'm bringing up this this channel that we've got coming through here on the midterm, you can see here, and obviously we've got the volume weighted ATR band there as well. So yeah, this 39,000, 38,000, 40 sort of zone, this is going to be a very trappy zone. If we are going to see any more legs up, I would expect some sort of consolidation before we go up from there, because at this point in time, if we're going to bang it up from here all the way up to even the volume weighted ATR band, that's still another 5% gain there. For any asset, that's pretty big to happen in the space of a day or so, right? And what is the chat saying? Siddhartha, nice to see you on the stream. Dingo, love the validity, lovely stuff. Not healthy, is being pumped on fake news. It's still holding from the games from fake Amazon news. Yeah, I mean, it started from the Tesla B-word conference, right? And then from there, it's just kind of gone up. And then obviously the fake Amazon news and all that stuff. But Amazon have been promoting Bitcoin technology jobs for like, God, not Bitcoin, blockchain technology jobs for literally like months and months on end now. So we'll just have to see how we go. And we got a golden cross coming through here on the 4 hourly as well. So that's definitely something to take into consideration in terms of a potential little cheeky pump there. Bitcoin is starting to scare the F out of me. Yeah, I do see you there, bro. I do see what you mean. It's just so trappy. It's crazy. And as I said, a lot of professional traders that I do stay in contact with and talk to on a daily basis, they're saying literally, I'm just getting wrecked. I'm literally getting wrecked. So it's and they're usually literally like probably 80-90% successful. So if they're getting wrecked, I do feel for like the, in a sense, less educated traders out there, because it's just such a trappy time, right? It's insane. But at this point in time, it does look interesting to come up to this sort of zone here. And I would expect that right now, if we can see a nice healthy trend reversal coming through here. But we would be, to start that off, we do need to be looking for this breakout. Now, let's go on the basis that this downtrend does continue. Shout out to SkyDMX in the chat there. Nice to see you back on the stream, though. Nice to see you on the live. What an amazing stuff there, bro. Hope you're having a fantastic day. We are Tuesday. It's 9:05 in the UK in the morning. Nice and sunny. It is 18 degrees. So still, it's not too hot. Not too hot. It's chill. My office is still ridiculously hot, just because I've got to have the windows closed because of construction going outside. So yeah, I'm still going to be cooking in this greenhouse. Yeah, I hope you're having a good day, bro. Shout out to you, man. Well, I don't know which way this is going. Look, man, it's all depending on this trend. This trend right here. If we are going to carry on this downtrend, we're going to be coming down to test this crucial upward sloping support line. And that is going to correlate very well with this horizontal that we got coming through here as well. Now, that upward sloping support line that I just spoke about then, it is, as you can see, the support that is gained on this zone. You can see last time we bounced on it, the momentum that we gained to the upside here. Huge. Absolutely mental. So, if we are going to come down to this zone, it's likely that we find support on it. It might not be a lot, but it's likely that we do find support on it going on previous history. If we break it, guys, if we break it and we break this horizontal, look, in this zone here, there's literally nothing stopping us. There's nothing stopping us, no real resistance coming through, in bringing us down to this horizontal, right? Bring us down to this horizontal. So if that is a potential short position zone, it would be horizontal to horizontal, very simple stuff. We're looking at near enough a 4% gain there. So that's what I'm going to be looking for in terms of a short position if we break this zone. If we break this zone and break this horizontal, the momentum towards the downside is going to be strong, right? It is going to be strong. So this is a little cheeky short position I would be looking for to basically see if we play out. But obviously there's a lot more factors to play out before that position can come into fruition, right? And then for me, I'm going to be taking profit at this 200 EMA as we come up, obviously depending on the price action and how high we can get on that 200 EMA there. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how that plans out, right? But yeah, that's definitely something I did want to shed a bit of light on this morning. But yeah, whereabouts are you all where are you all watching from? That's interesting, because I like to see how international the streamers. So yeah, put your country of origin in the chat now, and we'll have a little chat about the countries and stuff. So yeah, just find it interesting to see where you're all from. It's quite cool. But yeah, Bitcoin on the midterm right now. That's the wrong tool. On the midterm right now, as I was just saying, we do have this parallel channel. Pretty strong stuff from that first crypto crash. Still in it, guys. We're still in it. Have moved it around a bit, but we're still in this range at the end of the day. It's still a parallel channel. Now, if we can see a nice breakout, from this zone, this is going to be more confirmation for a juicy, fat, big, Tropicana long position that we are looking for here. And that's going to be something along the lines of this. If we are going to move it up, it is going to be something like this. TI calculator is from Canada. Canada massive. Cool stuff, bro. Nice to see you. Nice to see you out in Canada watching the stream there. We've got We've got Gordon from Bedford, UK. We've got Tasman from South Africa. Amazing stuff there. Cool stuff. We've got Seven from London. Sluter from San Diego. Wicked stuff. I love how international it is. Really cool stuff. All diversity and all that good stuff coming through there. Love it. Love all that. Romania from Matty. I do need to go to Romania, actually. I've heard it's seriously underrated. Really beautiful place, apparently. Hero Optimist out there in Norway. Cool stuff, man. I've got all these places I do really want to go. Seven's in London. Amazing stuff. Whereabouts in London, bro? So yeah, this would be the move for Bitcoin to the upside here. Barry's from Cumbria in England. Cool stuff, Barry. Nice, bro. So yeah, in terms of the move up, God, the countries are coming in now on the chat. Crazy. We've got Portland, Oregon. Portland, origin. Cool stuff. Is that USA, bro? Cool. Portland. Me from West Virginia, USA, from David. Cool stuff. Tom is out there from Belgium. See how international it is. It's absolutely amazing stuff, guys. Love it. Absolutely love it out here. So yeah, as you can see here, this will be the measure move up for Bitcoin here out of this range. That's going to be around a 23% gain. TLM from India. TLM from India. That's the coin that you want done, right? Yeah, it's on the list, bro. Don't worry. You're first on the list after I've done my altcoins of the day. But yeah, I'll touch on that first thing. Seven's from north of the river. Okay, nice, bro. Nice. So yeah, as you can see here, we've got the volume weighted ATR band to hold us down in a sense, right? So if we are going to be waiting to get over that, it's going to be pretty hard. It's going to be hard work. It's going to be hard work. And it's not just going to be a straight bang it to the absolute moon. It's going to be literally a ride up. We're going to be riding up if it is going to play out like that, right? It's going to be a nice healthy uptrend. And we're going to see this actually play out. Like, it's going to be quite similar to the bull run if this trend is going to continue like it is, right? If we jump back to the bull run quickly, as you can see here, look at these trends. We're coming up. It's very healthy for Bitcoin, what it's doing here. And it's quite similar to what we are seeing in live price action right now. So little dump, little downtrend, and then the continuation to the top side yet again, right? So yeah, it's going to be quite interesting to see how this trend plays out, how it fizzles out. Because if this is going to be the start to some big trend that we are going to see have the continuation to the upside, and we are going to see imminent recovery, then yeah, it's definitely something that we can't really rule out, guys. We can't be ruling that out. Surrey in the house, says D. Cool stuff, man. We've got Origin is still in the USA, yep, with a wink face. Cool stuff, man. What, are you trying to leave or something? Like Scotland's trying to leave United Kingdom, aren't they? Because funny stuff, right? I do like Scotland. Scotland's a nice place. Very picturesque. But yeah, so this would be the move up. If we are going to see any sort of trend, it's going to be looking like what we just saw there. But on the 4 hourly, it does look very similar to some sort of nice healthy uptrend that we did see in the bull market before. So it's definitely something that we can't rule out. Just that progression to the upside. Obviously, we are going to see resistance on the way. But if the confidence is being restored, because I know a lot of people are getting quite bullish right now. They're seeing this price action. They're getting pretty bullish. Obviously, don't be fooled, because it could just be a filthy trap, which we have seen yesterday. A lot of people getting stopped out after just blindly longing out of this zone, right? A lot of people getting stopped out. So yeah, it is what I'm saying. It is a possibility that we could have the continuation of this trend, as it does look seriously quite familiar, right? Just coming up, stopping everyone out, and then banging up again, getting rid of those longs all the way up. So the big guys are profiting continuously, right? So yeah, definitely something to weigh up. And if we are going to be looking for that position, it is going to be around that 23%, 96 there. CC, hi, my man. What are you saying? Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, hope you're having a good day. But yeah, if we do see imminent rejection coming through here, guys, we can't rule this out. We can't rule out coming down here. We can't rule out coming down to this horizontal at least 36,395 and also 35,995 as well. Now, we did have a pretty big channel coming through. It's around 33k coming through there. Maybe it was something like this. I've actually deleted it now, I think. I went for a nice fresh TA on the chart. Yeah, it's around this sort of zone here. Yeah, we were looking for some sort of long position here. We didn't get the, don't think we got the quite a good retest coming through. But we need to take into account, right, this trend line is still going to definitely be valid if we are going to be coming down to these zones here, and we are going to lose the 200 and the 55 EMA there. We're still going to be looking at this as a level of support, right? Well, Aldrin is pretty much not in the USA. No, USA, the legalized drugs there, lol. Okay, man, cool stuff. I suppose you mean like cannabis and stuff, right? I mean, isn't like that legal in like the whole of the US now? I'm not really sure. Origin isn't just a game. Yeah, cool stuff. But yeah, anyway, back to Bitcoin. Yeah, it's interesting, right? It's interesting. I did want to touch on the RSI quickly on Bitcoin, and the reasoning for this is, you guys know on the midterm we do reference the RSI quite a lot. And the reasoning for that is this downward sloping resistance line has been dominant. It's been dominant since literally December 2020. Dominant in terms of finding that Viva la resistance to the downside here. So we do need to take it into account. It's a pretty big factor. We've seen it reject a couple of times. We made a lot of money all the way through this while it's been doing its things. So now we've banged it above it. We've banged it above it. I said here, guys, if we found support, we're looking like we are going to pump here. It's definitely a possibility, and we have. We got to that overbought stage on the RSI now. And now we are actually coming down. We've come down. We've seen an imminent dumpage, which we actually saw yesterday. Pretty steep stuff. Pretty crazy. And now, what are we doing now? We're sat there, and we're waiting. We're waiting for a potential tap to the lower side, whether we're going to get a bounce to the upside here, or whether we're going to get a dump. So this is very, very crucial to see. Oh, wait, never mind. That was Washington, my bad. No, like heroin. Seriously, that's crazy. Why would you legalize heroin? Awful. Anyway, anyways, just talking about heroin. So yeah, as you can see here, this is a very crucial point to watch for Bitcoin if we can. Weed isn't a drug. Love that. I've heard that many, many times in my life. So yeah, as you can see here, this will be a pretty crucial bounce point coming through. Morning, Nikki. Hope you're having a fantastic morning. Good morning, Cheetos. Cool stuff. 17 likes. You guys out here, you're killing it. You guys out here, you are the actual Don. You are literally the ones. Tell you that, right? Tell you that. Subscriber target on the table is 930 today. We're on 924. It'd be absolutely amazing if we hit 930. Because I did some analytics. I did the analytics again, and it actually said that it's like 28% of you are watching and you're not subscribed, and you still watch every single day, which is absolutely crazy stuff to me. So yeah, if you do want to smash that subscribe button, that'd be absolutely amazing. Yeah, and it just comes up like that. A little gift there. Something to really subtly use that, but I really do struggle. Like, I'm still trying to learn all the streaming stuff, right? Give me a break. But yeah, as you can see, lovely bounce point coming through here for the RSI on the for Bitcoin, which we could be looking at a nice potential move there, or potential not quite prediction, but getting insight into what we think is going to happen there. In terms of what's happening on the MACD, you can see obviously how steep we actually came up here. We're looking for, we've actually just had that bearish crossover coming through here. Well, at the start of this candle, we'll see where this candle closes. We'll see where this 4-hourly candle closes and the momentum for that, because we could see a trend reversal coming through here. But at this point in time, we have diverged into a bearish crossover, so it is looking like we are going to see some sort of downtrend start here. We do have a trend line. We do have a pretty big trend cycle coming through here, as you can see, as we've spoke about this many times every single morning, Monday to Friday on this stream. As you can see, a lot of I missed one there actually. A lot of support being formed along this zone. Yes, we are to the end of the cycle, right? We are to the end of the cycle, but it is still valid if we are going to see some sort of reversal in this zone here. So it is going to be looking like a pretty flaccid, pretty boring downtrend, which is an indication of the price. It is likely that we do come down, probably test this 21, that 35,988 sort of zone, and if we are going to be correlating that with our position there, it's going to be to this zone here. So it's likely that we're looking like we're going to bounce off this support line, and if we don't bounce off this support line, then it does mean we are going to be invalidating this. It's likely that we are going to be invalidating this trend cycle, because we are at the end of the trend cycle, guys. You know what happens when we're at the end of the trend cycle? Like what happened with this one, right? It's a very clean cut example what we've got coming through. If we go from here, as you can see, we've got a lovely trend cycle coming through. Lots and lots of bounce points coming through in terms of the resistance coming through, in terms of pushing the downtrend a bit further down. I like the music, Chester. It's cool. Thanks, man. It's a little new addition to the stream. We have legal here, but we're far from the only state. It's ambitious because the feds will still consider it such a what and illegal, but they don't enforce it in the States. Interesting. I'm for sure subscribed. That's how I get the notifications every morning. Lol. Don't the bell. I've never seen you use the fib. Don't you like the indicator? I don't mind the Fibonacci indicator, but I've got with the indicator that I do use, it's the WOB machine, and I've got pivot points, and they've got the Fibonacci's plotted into them, so I can literally, if I'm going to be entering any sort of trade here, I'll show you guys quickly. We can literally, I go here and I just literally plot all these pivot points in. Bang, 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 bang. And as you can see, it basically schedules out all the take profits, right? Schedules out all the take profits in terms of correlating with the Fibonacci lines as well. And I find these a lot more reliable in a sense, right? So yeah, yeah, that's why I don't bother with the Fibonacci. I find it's a bit of a long-winded drawing it when I can literally just tick a few boxes, right? I did want to touch on it. I'm going to be touching on it because I'm building a masterclass at the moment, right, for new traders. I want to be getting a trader from a completely beginner level to a professional trader making money in the space of 6 weeks. That's my target. That's what I'm trying to achieve now, or trying to achieve in my course. But yeah, that's going to be coming out in the future. But I will be touching on Fibonacci lines as well because they are good. Like, they are good. But yeah, anyway, what Chester, be careful what we talk about. YouTube is analyzing your keywords. Check out the transcript, auto captions from your video once it's finished processing. Okay, the video can easily get shadow banned from the search by the algorithm. Interesting stuff there, bro. I'll definitely have a look at that. Auto captions. So I don't want to be shadow banned. That'd suck. Tommy's from Singapore. Cool stuff there, bro. Tasman digs the music, cool stuff. Jay, shout out to you, bro. I like the music, it's cool. Nice to see you on the stream there, man. Yeah, new streaming is OMG, F the algorithm. Yeah, the algorithm is long, it's so annoying. Obviously, you guys know I had COVID and I got basically boycotted on YouTube. They just didn't promote my stuff anymore, which sucked. Did Hamilton make the Wad machine such a good indicator, so useful? Yeah, he did make it. He made the indicator. He made that indicator. We are working on some new indicators together, which is going to be absolutely amazing. But yeah, the Wad machine is literally like such a god mode. It's amazing. It's just so helpful. I did want to join your course. Yeah, I'll tell you when it's ready and built. But at this point in time, obviously I've had COVID, then I had my bad throat. And yeah, I think I'm suffering from like voice exhaustion because I'm talking so much per day. So I'm having to like learn how to like rest my voice and stuff, which sucks. So that's obviously slowing down the course because it's obviously all video recorded. It's not like you're just following a book or something like that. It's all video recorded and explained by me. So yeah, that's what I want to do. But yeah, it's going to take a little while, probably a month, 2 months or so, something like that. Google YouTube caption download it, then pass the text file word cloud. Interesting. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. Where are we? I wouldn't mention COVID in the streams either. Yeah, I know what you're saying. They seem to like, yeah, they seem to just, yeah, anyway. Netherlands from Chris Punk, cool stuff, bro. Out there in the Netherlands. Nice country, Netherlands. Been to Amsterdam twice. Amazing place. Very picturesque, I must say. Yeah, that's another no-no. Lol, we can hit the Kung Fu. You can get away with that. We could call it the Kung Flu. Yeah, I had the Kung Flu a few weeks ago, you know. Yeah, anyway, did want to touch on that RSI for the midterm for Bitcoin there. Interesting on the 4-hourly. Now, this is where it starts to really get messy here for Bitcoin. Really insane stuff. Obviously, we all know about this falling parallel channel for quite a while, right? Quite a while. We had a little trap coming through here. We were waiting for a nice long, didn't get it, didn't get a retest, didn't get a nice healthy retest, lost the 21, and then we started to progressively fall. And this was obviously before this pump of around 32, near enough 33% there. So let's reference how high we've gone from here up to that 37% now. Where we are now, we are sat around that 27%. Now, it's definitely a possibility that we could still see reversals, guys. It's definitely a possibility. We've seen completion of a measure move like so, right? We've seen a completion of a measure move to the upside here. So if anyone blindly long that, well done, you made money. For me, no, I was waiting for some retests coming through here. And that's it. Never be afraid about missing a trade, guys, because there's going to be always another trade. And likewise, what I say about taking profit. If you take profit at the end of the day, it's a successful trade. It's not a loss, which is very good indeed. So yeah, very good stuff indeed. 21 likes. You guys are absolutely killing it. Amazing stuff. Thank you ever so much for liking the stream out here. It does help me out in terms of the YouTube algos. Yeah, in terms of Bitcoin right now, obviously we have seen this progression to the upside is strong. It's pretty strong. We've literally seen 6. It's nearly going to be 7 days of green candles in a row. Obviously, we're going to see where this candle ends. At the moment, we're looking a bit like a doji star candle, right? Which is a doji star candle is like basically we're going to have like more of a continuation, but it does look like it is going to fizzle out after seeing this wick coming down like this. This is pretty filthy. You can see basically we do have that sell-off power to the downside, which is looking a bit bearish. Okay, it is looking a bit bearish. But with that being said, we just need to take into account it's manipulation. Like the whales are just in here, and they're just like we haven't seen the whales for a while. But at this point in time, the whales are really trying to liquidate, and and basically just smash everyone. Literally, that's what they're doing. They're trying to accumulate as much money as they can. And at this point in time, we haven't really seen any sort of reversal here on the daily, as you can see. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we did come down a bit further here. But yeah, we'll just have to see how we go. I mean, at this point in time, my next long position, as I was talking about, is this 40,000. If we can get over that, find a nice level of support along this zone, then yeah, we could be looking at a nice long to the upside. To around that 45, we're going to be taking a nice lump of profit. And then probably the next zone would be this 47. As you can see, we do have wicks to the downside here. And also that's obviously going to correlate with a lovely level of support. That's meant to be a straight line, a level of level of resistance coming through around that 47. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if we can get up to these zones here. And that's going to be the next Bitcoin position I will be taking in terms of a nice big swing. We are going to be looking at any sort of percent for that trade there. We're going to be looking at around 11% and then potentially 16%. Obviously, all the way up, we're going to be taking profit just to basically profit from that continuously. Otherwise, we could get some sort of reversal and then we're screwed, right? We're screwed. I did want to touch on the MACD here on the daily. I haven't really brought this up in a while. Let me just get rid of the hash ribbons for now. MACD on the daily, as you can see, we did actually have a bullish divergence coming through here, and that's obviously explaining why we're seeing this insane pump to the upside here. But yeah, I actually I missed that. I never actually clocked onto that because I usually don't have the MACD up for the daily here. I'm usually going the other indicators, more like the RSI, as I found the MACD is not that reliable. But yeah, I did miss that divergence coming through on the daily there for Bitcoin, and that basically could have given us a gauge to predict what we have seen here. But I did say from the get, look, I thought we were going to get rejected at 33k. It's happened in history for quite a while. We're still in this downtrend. I mean, to be honest, this whole pattern over the last near enough week or so is looked pretty bearish. No, sorry, it's looked very, very bullish indeed. We've seen a lot of momentum gain for Bitcoin, but with that still being said, we're still yet to invalidate this lower high. And also this one, and also this one. We've still got three crucial lower highs, and as you can see, the rejection momentum from these lower highs is very, very, very strong indeed. We got there, we tested, we rejected. So yeah, it's looking still looking pretty rough. But as I said, on the shorter term time frames, it does look like we could have that progressive run up like so. But yeah, I would expect some sort of red candle coming in soon. And if we go back on referencing, like how many candles we got 8. Is that 6 or 8? No, seven green candles there. To find more than 7 in a row is pretty rare in a sense without seeing some sort of crash coming through there, right? So yeah, just looking at that, I mean, that basically says it in itself that we are looking for some sort of red candle to come through. Just going back on previous history over the last few months or so, we are looking at some sort of red candle to come through, probably today, maybe tomorrow, and then we could be looking at more progression to the upside there. So yeah, it's definitely something not to rule out there, guys. But yeah, I'd be prepared for a bit of a dump, and then also progression to the upside from there. Because at the end of the day, it is a nice healthy uptrend in terms of the 4-hourly candle, right? In terms of the 4-hourlies, it's nice and healthy. It looks good. It looks good, right? We're seeing the healthy retracements. We're seeing the healthy consolidation after the pump. I know it looks awful on the daily, right? Because it's just straight parabolic. But we have seen a massive retracement. What was that 10%? Did we say earlier? Yeah, near enough 10%, 8% retracement there. So that's absolutely fine in terms of health because we have pumped 35% there. But yeah, let's look at the hash ribbons indicator here. As you can see, this does give you signals of when to come in and when to come out. As you can see, long here, long here, long here. Stop loss hit here from this long, but obviously you can see here. You know why? That was the Kong flu crash. The Kong flu crash, right? Chester, did you go to school for this, or how did you learn the charts? It's an interesting story, man. I'm sure you guys know what a plasterer is, right? I was a plasterer on a building site, and I was like, nope, I'm not doing this no more. I got to change it. So every day I studied for literally 6 hours after work, studying the charts continuously, and that's why I'm touching on that in my masterclass I'm building, because it all comes into self-discipline. Cutting your screen time down on your phone, not watching Netflix, no social media, cutting out everything, not seeing your friends. You just got to really cut out everything, put your head in the charts for literally 6 weeks long, and you'll become a professional trader. It's as simple as that. Give up 6 weeks, and you can basically have the freedom for the rest of your life in a sense. So, sounds amazing, yeah. But it's a very, very it's hard. It's hard work. But yeah, that's why I'm building that in my course and the mindset section. But yeah, in terms of what I did, I was plastering in the day, so I was plastering for like 8 hours a day, fitness, and then I'd come home and then just absolutely drill my head into the charts for another 6 hours. And every single day I was absolutely exhausted. But now I do this for a living. I no longer work on a building site. I've managed to to make the switch, get out of the 9 till 5 system, and I do this for a living, and yeah, it's good. I'm free in that sort of sense, right? Yeah, if you want to be free, and you got to put the work in, it's not going to come easy. Yeah, this indicator has only ever failed actually when, back to the hash ribbons, it's only ever failed when we actually had that Mars crash from the COVID, right? We actually had that a black swan event from COVID coming through there. Just lost my voice a bit there. So yeah, this indicator is free. It is free, and it is something that you can actually blindly long. You can blindly long, and the reasoning for this is, as you can see, long position to close, 129%. Long position to stop loss. Granted, that was probably due to the old COVID there. So yeah, that was obviously a stop loss hit. That's 10% loss. Not the end of the world, because in the space of literally like a month's time, a month after the crash there, we actually got another 15% there, and then also after that another 45% long, and then look at this one, bang, I think it was 169%, maybe something like that. 163%. So yeah, this is a great indicator. So yeah, if you guys after Hamilton's course, I no longer be a Mozzie man. Yeah, mine's a rap boy, bro. And so yeah, as you can see here, this indicator is pretty good, and it tells you when to come in and out, and it is free. It is free for you guys who want to go and download that. It is on the indicator section of TradingView. You just type in hash. We just type in hash, and it comes up, hash ribbons, bang. That is my brother's version. I think that might be the OG version, but this is for the, literally he recoded it for the back test, right? So that we can go to the strategy tester for the hash ribbons. We can basically see how many trades has been profitable, right? So if we're starting with say 100 grand there, or vice versa, if we do 10,000, we're starting with 10,000 starting equity. Since we started trading this indicator, we're up to 69,111 there. So it's a very, very good indicator at this point in time. 80% profitable. But the only trade it did falter on, that was the COVID crash, right? So yeah, at this point in time, I don't want to say 100% successful, because no indicator really is. But yeah, so yeah, it's a very interesting one to download. So yeah, if you guys did want to grab that, we are getting ever so close. I haven't talked about this before in my streams, just because you can see how awful it's been for quite a while, and we've been waiting for a signal, but we're slowly getting to this diverging point. We've been converging here for quite a while, moving further apart. Now we're getting closer together, because we are seeing a bit more price action here for Bitcoin. So yeah, there could be a long signal coming through. I'd probably say maybe in September, around that sort of time, once these two have come together and the hash rate is basically chilled out a bit, and we do see that crossover. That's when we are going to be looking for a lovely, and it's going to be a big long, guys. It's going to be absolutely huge, right? So yeah, it's going to be interesting, very interesting. But yeah, just wanted to touch on that briefly, because it's free stuff for you guys. Chester, my TLM pumping, good trade, love you, bro. Okay, man. Okay, man. Good stuff. Sounds amazing. Smash the damn like, says Nikki. That'd be amazing if you could, guys. Does help me out in terms of the algorithms. And we did hit like 70 likes yesterday, which is very, very cool indeed. I absolutely love that. What's the subscriber target? It's 930 today. What are we on? We're on 927, so you guys are absolutely killing it. Nearly there. Only 3 more to go, and that would be amazing if we could hit that. Very, very cool stuff indeed. And my subscriber target for the end of August is 1,000 subscribers, which would be absolutely unbelievable if we could hit that. But yeah, I hit like 900 last week or something. It was very, very cool stuff, so do appreciate that, guys. That's cool. Did see your brother making money on it while you was working hard, and said, F this, I'm doing what he does. Yeah, brother, basically, yeah. Morning, bro. It says, Isvilsop. Morning, bro. Nice stuff. Leverage September. Potentially, Matty. Potentially, bro. Leverage, buddy. Leverage junkie. Slapping them veins. I just checked. I checked you're not being shadow banned, so that's good. So check. Use your browser with everything cleared and not logged in. Change search filter to live. Search first 2 words of vid title. Okay, cool. Yeah, I was that's what I have been doing that recently. I've been going on YouTube and searching for like people actually streaming live Bitcoin, and there's really not a lot of people actually talking on the mic continuously, right? There's not a lot of people talking on the mic. They're just obviously got the free signals and all that stuff, right? So yeah, I find it quite interesting. I think it's quite a niche in the market at the moment, which is good for the channel, right? It's good for the channel. So yeah, as you can see here on the daily, did want to touch on this quickly. I did want to bring up the WOD machine actually, just because as you can see, we obviously saw the death cross, right? We saw the death cross, and now we've got 55 and the 200. They're growing ever so close. They're growing ever so close for the golden cross coming through. That's gonna be very, very good indeed. Very, very good, and Steve. Hey, bro. ... Hi, Mark. How you doing, man? Hope you're having a good day. on this fine Tuesday morning in England. So yeah, as you can see here, we got 200 EMA coming through. Actually, some imminent rejections from these horizontals, bringing the price all the way back down to 37,000. We saw this happen pretty imminently, right? It wasn't a slow dump. It happened very, very quickly indeed. I do watch Ryan Matter and also Crown. Yeah, Crown is unreal, bro. I do watch Crown a lot. I actually learned quite a bit from Crown as well. He's a very, very good YouTuber, so massive shout out to him. Ryan Matter, I mean, I guess he's a good trader from what I've seen, but for me personally, his charts are just not very visually appealing. I can't really see. I've watched him a couple times, but like I'm trying to watch him like do his thing, and it's like I can't really see the screen because he's got a massive like banner and all that stuff, like a proper Twitch streamer or something. And so yeah, I like it all zoomed in, so where you can actually really see it. So yeah, I'll try and stay away from him, but yeah, if he's streaming, I do tend to pop in now and then. Hey bro, if you have time, can you check Abe? Yes, Tony. I'll add that to my list for you there, bro. Not a problem at all. I mean, just give you guys a little brief on what you are expecting once I'm done here with Bitcoin, which I will be done very soon. I picked every single day, Monday to Friday, I pick 3 altcoins of the day to showcase to you guys, to do a little live TA on potential positions for you guys to research for yourself. And today, those 3 altcoins of the day that I have picked, we've got ADA, we've got Polkadot, baby, and then we've got Stella Artois. Very good stuff indeed. Mark's actually chilling in Spain, loving the sun, taking the time off. I'm jealous, bro. Absolutely jealous. That sounds amazing. That'd be very, very cool. Hope you have a very good time in Spain, bro. Are you originally from England and you're on holiday, or do you live in Spain? Because I'm definitely going to move out of England soon. If they don't bring out these vaccine passports or something, that'd suck. Crown is cool. I like Crypto Zombie. Yeah, man, he's cool as well. I do like. There's some pretty good YouTubers out there, I must say. What do you think of Bollinger Band Indicator? I mean, it's not too bad, Ali. But it's something that I do reference, and as you can see, it is on my oh no, can't be doing that. I need to get the premium covered through. So yeah, as you can see, it is on my where are we? Let's bring that up. Get rid of the EMA ribbon. So yeah, these indicators I do use. I always bring them up to just get a bit of a gauge to see what's happening. So yeah, if you guys did want to screenshot this and basically get all these written down, these are pretty useful indicators. If you are a new trader and you do want to learn all about these indicators, this would give you a very good base into basically trading in general. So yeah, these are the ones that I use pretty much on a daily basis, right? So yeah, I definitely would screenshot that. I mean, Bollinger Bands, it's okay, but it's good to get kind of a gauge on what is kind of happening. I don't usually just use it solely for trading. I mean, I use it for trading, but I don't use it solely for my position, right? I just take a gauge on what's happening, because that's what I do. I throw all the indicators into one and then be like, yeah, okay, it is looking like the narrative here of all the indicators of what they're all saying is looking like, okay, we are going to go up. So yeah, potentially we are looking for a long there. So yeah, that's basically how I trade, right? Yeah, it's definitely something to use. Definitely something to learn. It will be beneficial for you new guys out there. 10K to get to the rat race. Which coins do you choose? I mean, at this point in time, bro, it's actually seriously risky investing in altcoins, right? I've got my HODL locked in an account away. I'm not touching it. And I'm not touching it for 5 years because it is a HODL, right? I'm not going to be buying and selling my HODL. It's a HODL. I'm leaving it. It's done. I don't count it in my net worth. I don't touch it, right? So yeah, in terms of the top 10 altcoins, if you were looking for some sort of shopping list, obviously I'm not a financial advisor. I can't give you financial advice at all. If you join the Telegram, I do have a shopping list pinned in the Telegram there. It is in the link. The link is in the description of the video or the live stream. So yeah, if you did want to join the Telegram there, we've got a nice shopping list. Nice shopping list of altcoins that I do think are going to do well, and they are going to survive this filthy market that we are going to be potentially entering if this uptrend does fizzle out pretty strongly indeed. Everything needs to be compliments to your title, the description, keywords, spoken keywords. Yeah, I do try and do that, bro. I have actually got on my list to redo my my bio layout and all that stuff because I want it to be a bit more professional. Yeah, for 2 months in, I've still got a few things to redo. So I wanted to redo some graphics as well for like my intro and all that stuff. It was just to kind of get going. But yeah, I did all the editing and like all the animation, all that stuff myself. I literally had to learn it off the bat. So from Belfast, mate, cool stuff. Mark just packed my bags and took the kids' wife to start a new life in Spain. All thanks to crypto. Oh, that's an amazing journey, bro. Well done. Well done to you. Take my hat off to you, man. That's actually a sick story. Well done, man. Do you look S&P and BTC correlation? Yeah, sometimes, man. Sometimes, yeah. I mean, the thing is about, you get a bullish stock market, you get a bullish crypto. It's usually the case, right? So yeah, it's definitely something to reference, especially, and that's why we do reference quite a lot with the stock market opens, right? Because that does obviously have an effect on crypto, and that's I think that's the last time we saw that insane dump to the downside. It started literally like at stock market open, like that's where it all began. So yeah, LR, good morning to you. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Yeah, in terms of Bitcoin right now, as I said, I would be looking for a long over 40k there. And yeah, the hash rate indicator is getting there, which is good to see. I do have to move on to the Bitcoin dominance now, because as you can see, we did see altcoins actually take a we saw altcoins take a big hit yesterday. As you can see, we saw Bitcoin dump off a cliff, which means the Bitcoin dominance went up significantly because people went, right, we're moving up money from altcoins into Bitcoin. I saw altcoins actually take a massive plummet, which isn't surprising. It's not surprising at all, because we said that yesterday. We said it on yesterday's stream because they pumped significantly, and it was just literally parabolic, right? So yeah, it's pretty obvious that we were going to see a dump there. So yeah, this is why the Bitcoin dominance has gone up. We are testing the top side of this rising wedge pattern at this point in time. So it's going to be interesting to see which way we break, and obviously you can use that to get a bit of a gauge on what you think is going to happen for your altcoins there. Yeah, and in terms of fear and greed index, this is good. This is good. I'm happy. Happy man. Because as I was saying, look at last week, 19, we're now at 32. I said literally yesterday, I was saying, look, we want to be 30, 40, 50 figure on here for it to be a bit more healthy, a bit more confidence restored in the market. And at this point in time, you can see the greed is coming. I'm not surprised. Look at this. Look at this. This is why everyone's feeling a bit more happy about crypto, and they're getting a bit more greedy there. So yeah, good thing to reference here is the fear and greed index, because it can actually reference the price, right? So yeah, we're still quite low. We're still low, but we're not as low as 10, which we were at the other day. So yeah, it's good. It's good stuff. It looks progressive, which is good. But yeah, it's pretty much gonna be done with Bitcoin. So yeah, let me jump to some altcoins coming through. I'm gonna start with ADA. The reason that I have chosen ADA as my altcoin of the day today, for you guys to do some research for yourself, is because just gonna have a drink of water. Just trying to help you with your SEO. Whilst I'm here, got a free moment, give a bit back and all that. Yeah, thank you very much, man. Definitely, it definitely does help. My SEO score, I think it's like 89 or 90 out of 100. TubeBuddy or whatever it is gives me, which is pretty good, I think. But yeah, if there's any way I can improve that, that'd be brilliant. I have 88 as well. I've got most of my money in that, a lot, but a lot for me, 3k coins. So ADA, bro, this is why I've got altcoin of the day for ADA. The reasoning for this is, you can see this descending triangle, right? We're at the top side of this descending triangle. We broke to the top side, right? And now we've come back down for the retest. We've actually come inside this descending triangle, which is fascinating. And the reasoning for this is, if the whales are doing this to trap people out to get in this long position, we're actually very entitled to have a long position. If we can see the momentum resume here for Bitcoin, for ADA, it's going to be the same. And then we can be looking at a very nice measure move all the way up to, just choking quickly, all the way up to $1.35 there. And it's going to be around a 9% move for ADA. And that's why I did want to touch on that quickly, because if we do see that momentum gain for Bitcoin, we could see a nice upswing here for ADA, which is going to be very, very good indeed. Obviously, we need to take into account the downswings that we could be having, and this is obviously if Bitcoin dumps off an absolute cliff, right? Bitcoin decides to dump off a cliff. Obviously, we're a long way from this short position I am looking at for the future here. That's going to be when we drop below $1 there. That's obviously we drew that in quite a while ago due to this. Whatever the hell this was. The dumps bringing us down to 29k, right? And don't be fooled, we can still actually come down from here. So yeah, if that is going to happen, obviously got a long way to go in terms of the price dropping here before we can actually look at any sort of short position, around 18% before we can look at shorting this zone here, because we don't want to be blindly coming out of this zone, because this is a trap zone. This is a trap zone. So yeah, it's called a trap zone for a reason. You're going to get trapped out. It's as simple as that, right? So yeah, it's definitely a point to watch here. Potential long position for the old ADA, and that's why I did want to touch on it. Kung Fu Lee Chester. Cool stuff. So yeah, let me touch on let me have a little look. See what's good. We're looking at an uptrend coming through here, pretty strong indeed. Not really fizzling out. We're still converging, not really fizzling out at all. Looking pretty good on the daily. Let me jump to the 4-hourly and see what's good here. We do have a bit of a bearish crossover coming through here, a little bit of a downtrend. I mean, we do have this cycle coming through there. We could be moving that like so. And that basically means we could be looking at some sort of reversal coming through here. If we are going to see some sort of reversal in the price, as I just said there, it's likely that we are going to see some sort of bounce point coming up as well. And we do have the 200 EMA on the 4 hourly, which we're likely to find a bit of resistance from. But yeah, if we can get a nice level-headed move over that, it's going to be very good indeed. Looking very progressive again for ADA. David's laughing in the chat there. Cool stuff there. I've got a question for you guys. What's your favorite altcoin? What's your favorite altcoin that you're holding? I'd like to see in the chat, because I like to know the sentiment and the narrative of what you guys are thinking and what coins that you do favor, that you've obviously done your own fundamental research on. Oh, water, hey, unbelievable. So yeah, let me know in the chat what's your favorite altcoin. I would be very interested to know. Very interested to know. See if it compares to my shopping list that I've got in my Telegram group. Yeah, we've got a bit of a channel coming up here on the RSI. So yeah, it's another sign that we are going to bounce from this zone. Yeah, it's looking bullish here for ADA, I must say. Looking very bullish indeed. Illustrate is cream. Interesting. I've not heard of cream. Cool stuff. Taz is ADA. How much percent do you put in a trade? You should have a separate account for hodling. You should have a separate account for trading. In terms of how much percent I put in a trade, it's probably about 5% of my account, right? It's probably about 5% of my account. You shouldn't be putting any more than 5%. I think the recommended amount is like 3%, because otherwise, say if you're putting, say, 10 or 20%, say 20%, just for simplicity's sake, you have 5 losing trades in a row. Your account's at 0 now. You've lost all your money. If you have 3 losing trades in a row and you've lost 60%, what is your mentality now? You're like, I've lost 60%. I now need to chase back my losses, and that's when the emotions come into it, and then you're just going to get wrecked again and again and again. Whereas if you're doing 5%, you've literally got 20 chances. 20 losing trades in a row from a successful trader point of view is very unlikely, right? It's very unlikely, and you're a lot less likely to basically chase your losses. From a less educated standpoint of a trader, I really would be going for that 3%, 2%, because if you do have a loss, you're not really going to be emotionally attached to that loss, looking at your actual account balance, right? So yeah, that's sort of a gauge on ratios and percentages there for how much I would be putting in a trade. Now let me have a look at see everyone's favorite altcoins coming through on the chat. That we got Gamer God saying XTZ is Dingo's favorite. Cool stuff. Vet, XRP, Hex, VeChain, Soul from Joe Hart. Ahmed says VeChain, cool stuff with a big diamond. I think Ahmed's I think he's diamond handing VeChain. I think he is. I know quite a few people are diamond handing VeChain. It's got some big potential there with some big partners there. DCS is Hex, cool stuff. David, ADA. But I think Quant might make the most. Quant, interesting. Yeah, I've heard good things about Quant. I think the narrative here is ADA. ADA is really showing its colors here in terms of you guys here. We've got SkyDMX saying XVS, Sol, Vet, .AR. AR is meant to be good, isn't it? Yeah, definitely good coins there, bro. ETH and ADA, of course, is mindless musician, but lately also FTT. Yeah, I did a little bit on FTT. Let me touch on that and once I'm done here with my altcoins, because I do want to see that chart as well. ADA, Ethiopia deal got me. Yeah, they're trialing 5 million students to get ID hosted on the ADA blockchain or something like that. It's pretty good. They're doing a good trial with the ADA blockchain there. So if that does go to plan, then yeah, ADA is going to be in a sense the colonizing thing for Africa. So it's going to be amazing. So yeah, that's definitely got high potentials in terms of imagine a finance holding a continent. That's just, the money is there, like crazy stuff. Should we hold or sell our Bitcoin, says Furkan. Hey man, I'm not a financial advisor, but for me personally, it is looking a bit filthy, right? We are actually seeing a breakout on the hourly here from this channel to the downside, right? So you could be looking at 37,912 as a target there. But what do you mean? How are you holding your Bitcoins? Are you trading your Bitcoins? Are you spot trading? Are you hodling? Like, what do you think? Because I'm sure you're probably referencing like, we're at the top now. Are we gonna bang it all the way down to 27k? Probably not, man. Probably not. We've got a lot of support on the way down to bounce. I don't think the whales are actually just gonna fall off the cliff right away, right? It's not profitable for them. It's more profitable for them when they do these swings like this, right? What we've seen from this wick on the daily, which what we saw yesterday in terms of this price action, crazy stuff coming through there. So yeah, it's more profitable for the whales to just do that, liquidate people, bring the price back up. if they were really going to be smart, they would bring the price all the way up to this 45,000 sort of mark, and then have another sort of panic sell-off. And that's let me just touch on the last time that we did have this this bull run coming through here, because this is actually very interesting stuff for the future, basically, to take into account, guys. From when we lost this bull market barrier, from that trend to the bottom point there, 50%, right? We lost that 50% for Bitcoin, which is basically what we lost, which is basically what we lost before. And then we saw the retracement. We saw a retracement of 97% before continuing that bear market all the way down. Now, take that into account for the live price action for now for Bitcoin. If we're going to retrace 97% before having that retracement down again from the lowest point, let's go on this the previous lower low here, and that's here, obviously, of course. 97% would bring us all the way up to 57,000 for Bitcoin. Imagine they brought it up to $57,000 for Bitcoin, right? Think of the confidence that would be regained in the market. A lot. Everyone will be bullish again. Everyone will be bullish again. And then they can just simply dump it off a cliff like so. It's easy for them to do that, right? It's easy. So yeah, just take that into account. This whole area right now is still a very scarce area. We could easily get rejected easily from here. So yeah, just wanted to touch on that very briefly. I'm afraid Richard that owns Hex might be a scam artist. Yeah, I've heard about this. It doesn't look too good. Only altcoin is Meta Hero, but my favorite is DAG, looking for lower prices. Yeah, I'm looking for another BTC crash to buy more DAG, because DAG's going to be a very, very good hodl for the future, in my opinion. Yeah, do some research on that if you haven't, guys. It's a very good coin. I'm not here to shill coins, of course, but yeah, it's definitely one to watch out. Matty's saying ADA, Matic, Vet, Dot, and BNB. Very good coins there. Very good coins there. Sorry, I was reading DCS. You need 80 more subs, and you can take super chats. Yeah, that'd be really, really cool. What are we on now? Let's have a little look. Oh, I lost a sub. Amazing. 926 subscribers now. Amazing stuff. 926 subscribers now. So the target is 930. So that'd be absolutely amazing if we could hit that, guys. And then yeah, we can be doing a lot more with 1,000 subs. I can do memberships and all that juicy stuff coming through, and actually get my indicators out there for you guys as well. So yeah, there's a lot of potential coming through from 1,000 subs. It's an amazing milestone for a YouTuber as well, so I would really appreciate that. Revenge trading is the thing that actually gets you wrecked. Just avoid that at all costs. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Mindless musician there, I couldn't agree more. The 1 to 3% rule refers to the amount at risk, right? You could have your whole account in a trade, but with a tight stop loss, but only be risking 2%. I would never ever be putting my whole account in a trade, bro. Ever. I wouldn't even be putting 50% of my account in a trade, because literally if you lose that, it's like the worst thing for a trader is to blow an account. It's soul destroying. It really is. It's soul destroying. I did it when I first started trading. It was only $500, but when you blow an account, you're like, you question your whole trading ability. You question everything about yourself, whether you were even taking the right move and learning it. It just sends your emotions into this whole spiral out of control. So yeah, do not be putting. Your goal must be 927 subscribers. Yeah, 1 subscriber to 927 subs, guys. Yeah, I like that hero optimist. Nice standpoint there. But yeah, never. For me, I'm putting in like 3 to 5% of my account in per trade. I'm not putting any more than that, because it's just the risk reward is. Like I said, the emotions will come into it a lot heavier if you're risking like a whole percent of your account. But as you're saying there, with like you said, your whole account in a trade, so tight stop loss would be risking 2%. So for me, I would be risking 2% of that 5% of my account. That's how I would go about it. So in comparison to my account, really not a lot of money I would be risking, and that's basically what you want to do. If you're entering a trade, granted the profits may be lower because you don't have the equity or something like that, but at the end of the day, you're trading safer. You're trading a lot safer. So I would recommend literally like 1, 3, 5%, no more than that at all. Otherwise, you just end up chasing it, which is just the worst. So yeah, 88. Back to the altcoins of the day. This could be a long position to look out for. I just ramble on, don't I? We could be looking at a long position coming through here, around 9% swing. That's going to be very good indeed. We are looking at a nice retest. It is looking very bullish in terms of a few things coming through. Looking for the reversal coming through here in terms of this trend cycle on the MACD. And also, we're looking at a nice reversal in terms of the price, in terms of the bounce point coming through this channel here for ADA, looking very bullish indeed for this long position to basically do your own research, guys. I'm not a financial advisor. Bro, is it buy time? I'm not a financial advisor, bro. I can't tell you whether to buy or not. And that's why I do these 3 altcoins of the day every single day, Monday to Friday, just because I like to give you guys an insight to do some potential research for yourself. And then then you guys can potentially be looking at some sort of trades or something like that from your own research, of course, right? So yeah, my second altcoin that I've chosen today is Polka dot, baby. Look at this. We got a rising wedge channel. We've broken this rising wedge channel to the downside. If we can get a nice swing to the upside, let's get rid of the moving averages for now. If we can get a nice swing to the upside and bounce off this horizontal and also this upwards sloping resistance line, the lower side of this rising wedge, got a bounce. Cheers. Nice to see you on the stream there, D. See you probably back tomorrow, bro. I hope you're having a fantastic day and have a good Tuesday, my guy. So yeah, if we do bounce from this zone, we could be looking at a juicy, lovely swing, short position to the downside. That's what we're going to be looking for because it's looking pretty good indeed. Yeah, it's looking pretty good indeed. If we can't get a bounce to the low side, the measure move that we are looking for is going to be looking around the 7.98%. And what I haven't noticed here with Bitcoin and stuff, if Bitcoin is going up like crazy, right? Obviously, it pulls all the altcoins up. If it's going down, it pulls all the altcoins down. Now, if we're going sideways, right? If we're going sideways and not really doing a lot, like we are kind of doing now, right? In this sort of channel that we've got coming through here, there's not really that much range, not that much price action coming through in the space of literally like probably like a grand, probably $1,000 in there, which really isn't a lot for Bitcoin to be swinging in terms of these short-term swings. So this is more of a sideways market for Bitcoin right now. When that does happen, altcoins tend to behave differently to Bitcoin on a separate scale, right? Because Bitcoin's not leading the market, they're not just pulling, like people are not just panic selling or moving their money out of Bitcoin into altcoins and vice versa, altcoins into Bitcoin. So yeah, we can actually be looking at swings in all different directions for different altcoins, right? Not just in the same direction. So that's obviously on the basis that Bitcoin is going sideways. So yeah, at this point in time for DOT. Anything on Ethereum? Says Mickey. Let me put Ethereum on the list for you there, man. Ethereum. How have I picked up the pen that doesn't work again? What am I doing? Ethereum, there we go, bro. It's on the list, not a problem. So yeah, next on the list we've got my next altcoin of the day is Stellar, because there's something happening interesting with Stellar as well. And then I'm going to touch on my altcoins of the day from yesterday to see where we got. We've got VeChain, we've got Litecoin, we've got XRP, and then we're going to go TLM, we've got AVE, and then we've got FTT, and then we've got Ethereum. So that is what you guys can expect for the rest of the show coming through there. We are currently sat on 32 likes. You guys are absolutely killing it out here. Amazing stuff. So yeah, this would be a potential short position for DOT to be taken into consideration here if we can see this downtrend continually play out. We are converging, which does look like this downtrend is going to play out a bit further, which is looking very good indeed. Very, very good indeed. We are looking at not really any divergence coming through there to basically take into consideration. Yeah, it's looking pretty like we are going to have some sort of reversal coming through, and then progression to the downside does look like it is going to play out. Now, if we are going to be doing any sort of trend lines coming through here, we do have a nice bounce point coming down there. So yeah, that could correlate pretty well with the price action coming down and completing this swing to the downside here. Very interesting to see how that is going to plan out. Very, very interesting to see how that's going to plan out, actually. And we are central, so it could go either way here, guys. But we do have a lot of resistance to the top side here to basically take into consideration there. If we do see that nice retest coming through, then yes, potential downswing to basically take into consideration there, guys. Moving on to Stellar. Just curious, but how much money do you make from crypto? I can't really disclose that, bro, just because then I'm going to be a target for scammers, right? So yeah, that's why you should never disclose your portfolio. And you can disclose what's in your portfolio, but not actually figures. And I would advise that massively, because the moment I say one figure on a stream on YouTube, that's there forever, right? That's there forever until I delete it. So then I'm just going to have scammers floating in. Like, I have them already. Like, every day I'm getting emails like crazy trying to scam me. Like even like companies that I wouldn't even think that they would try and scam me with, like trying to trick me and all this stuff. So yeah, I just don't disclose that information on the charts. That I will when I've got a lot more security. But at this point in time, I've only been doing this 2 months, right? So I've got a lot to learn in this sort of space. So yeah, I will be doing like trading challenges and stuff like that in the future. But yeah, so at this point in time, I won't be disclosing that information just to protect myself from a security standpoint. I'm sure you can understand that, right? It's like I'm going to tell 52 people what I own. No. Not if it can be hacked and all that stuff, you know what I mean? Anything can be hacked in this day and age, so yeah, got to be safe there, man. But yeah, XLM, Stellar right now. As you can see, we've got this channel coming through here on the 4-hourly, looking very juicy indeed. We are looking at a very close retest right now. We're testing it on this point. No, that's cool, bro. No worries. Yeah, not a problem, bro. Sure you understand. But yeah, channel coming down here on the 4 hourly here for Stellar. We could be looking at a short position coming down here. Not too bad indeed. We are currently in a downtrend. We are in a nice pullback of this downtrend after seeing a dump of a candle body closed, a candle body open around that 8% there. So yeah, it's looking pretty good for another downtrend to basically swing, another swing down. Not too bad indeed. We could be looking at a nice measure move like so. In terms of a percentage for the profit, we would be looking at a nice 8% swing as well there. So those three positions in themselves that I just spoke about, we've got DOT, we've got 8% for DOT near enough, 8% near enough for Stellar, and also for ADA, I think it was around a 9% there as well. So yeah, some nice trades to be thinking about today. And hey, that could be a day of trading, right? If those three trades are to come in, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. That's still, you're making 9% a day. That's still, even one of them, right? That's still absolutely ridiculous, right? Good morning. Did you think BTC will attack 40k today again? It's very tricky, man. It's very, very tricky because obviously we did get to 40k, but you can see the momentum to the downside from that 40k. So there's a lot of selling off power, right? And I'm sure a lot of the China miners, right, when they were mining, now obviously it's illegal to be mining in China, I do believe. So yeah, they've obviously been waiting for a nice sell-off price, and that's probably why we did get to this price, and they've obviously seen a massive sell-off coming through here. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting. I don't think, to be honest, I don't think we're going to come up and attack this 40k today, just because, as I was describing earlier on the stream, you can see we're 6 green candles in a row now. We need some sort of flaccid doji star candle coming through there before we are going to see any more progression to the upside. I mean, if you do look back on previous history, it is quite rare to find more than 7 or 8 green candles in a row. That's the wrong tool. 7 or 8 green candles in a row here. Usually get around 7 before you see some sort of correction coming through there. Yeah, here you've got 7 as well. So yeah, it's very unlikely that we are going to see us come all the way up to 40k. There again, I would expect a red candle maybe today, and then we can maybe talk about the idea of attacking it tomorrow. I will touch on that on tomorrow's stream. Once we see the daily candle close for there. Now back to Stellar, back to my altcoin of the day. This is the position I would be looking for, which is very interesting. I just want to touch on XRP from yesterday as we were talking about this position here. Nice, massive measure move from this daily chart coming through here from this falling wedge pattern. Massive measure move to the top side here. Very, very good stuff indeed. We were flirting with this falling wedge pattern as well. We did make a nice bit of profit but as well while we were trading that on the shorter term time frames. But this was a very, very big swing indeed. Looking around a 32% there. Shout out to Grant You a Wish. I'm not sure if he's watching. I haven't seen him in the chat, but he actually got involved with this and actually made a very, very pretty penny. I think he made $85,000 or something. So yeah, well done to you, bro. Absolutely amazing stuff coming through there. Just for literally like what we're on the daily for a week's work. That's absolutely pretty good, right? You made a yearly wage in a week. Made a yearly wage in a week. Amazing stuff there, bro. So yeah, shout out to you, man. So yeah, that was, I just wanted to touch on that. We saw measure move completion. We've seen this basically come to an end now. So now we're probably getting to that level when we can do a bit of basically a fresh TA on XRP. But yeah, we've got these horizontals coming down here. At this point in time, we are testing a current horizontal, but we are on the lower side of this price action channel, which basically still means that we are in this downtrend, right? We're seeing this downtrend coming through there, so we could actually bounce to the lower side of this zone. And I'm not really sure. Gotta go be lucky, says Gordon. Nice to see you back on the stream there, bro. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I'll see you probably tomorrow morning. So yeah, good to see you on the stream there, Gordon. Do appreciate you coming through. So yeah, as you can see here, we could be looking at imminent rejections coming through here off the price action channel, because usually, guys, when we dump, right, especially on the daily, we usually dump and then we retest the price action channel and have that continuation to the downside yet again, right? So that's definitely a possibility that we do need to think about here. If that is going to happen, we could be basically pulling down below this 21 moving average, and then we've got this 10 simple coming through here around that 59 cents there. And as you can see, we've got a big juicy wick to the downside on the daily around that zone as well. If we jump to the 4 hourly here, see if we can get another kind of a gauge what's happening here. I'm here, homie. Been in a short on XRP. Like, oh, amazing. You did you take profit, Grant, at the top of that measure move, and then short it down, because that's amazing stuff, man. Amazing stuff. Takes a lot of bravery, which is good stuff. And obviously you're making paper, so you're doing something right? You're doing something right? Just gonna chill out for a bit now, guys. I'm pretty tired, obviously speaking pretty fast. We got a rising wedge pattern coming through here. As you can see, we've got nice level of support being formed. We do have the 200 EMA, which we were trying to find support on before on the 4 hourly. So I would expect if we are going to bounce up from this zone to find some resistance here. And in terms of a price for that, we're going to be sat around that 65 cents there. Maybe consolidatory zone in this zone here. Maybe even forming some sort of symmetrical triangle in the future, like so, right? In the 4 hourly time frames, but yeah, for that to happen, we do need to see progression moves to the upside, right? So interesting. Yes, sir. You know it. Come on, Grant. Grant's out here making paper. Morning. I see a rising wedge being formed. Can you see it quite nicely on the 5 minute? Says Wade. Hey, Chester. What's good? Says Crowbar. Do you mean for Bitcoin, Wade? Because I don't usually ever visit the 5 minute. Don't really ever usually visit the 5 minute, but if you are going to be doing some sort of rising wedge from the 5 minute here, I would be doing something like that, right? Yeah, probably. We'll see. Let me know in the chat, bro. And so yeah, this would be the rising wedge for XRP here. As I was just saying, if we did break up to the top side, it will not break up to the top side. If we did find the support on this upward sloping support line, then it's likely that the resistance is going to play out from this 200 moving average there, 200 EMA exponential moving average. As you can see here, if we did break to the downside here, if Bitcoin does take a little bit of a tumble, it's going to be taking XRP with it, right? As per with a lot of the altcoins, we are going to be looking at a percent to the downside around an 8% swing, which, to be honest, guys, to be absolutely completely honest with you, if we're swinging 29% to the top side in terms of an uptrend for one asset, that's just insane. It's absolutely insane. Swing to the downside already is around 10%. So what's 18% when we've just pumped 30? So yeah, it's a definite possibility. Obviously, there's going to be resistance on the way. There's going to be a few horizontals, probably another one there plotted in. Actually, let me plot that in. So yeah, we've got another horizontal coming through. As you can see, crucial levels of support being played out along this zone. So yeah, I would be taking profit at this zone here, this horizontal at $60, 60 cents there, and also 59 cents there as well. I'm a bit late. Did you do AXS already? No, I haven't done AXS already. Let me put that on the list for you there, bro. Is it Kenny G playing here? We are taking the clothes off. Not sure what you mean, Ivo T. Not sure what you mean, mate. Thoughts on Polygon? Matic, yeah. Let me touch on Matic for you there, man. Let me put it on the list. AXS, I'll put that on the list as well for you there, man. But that's pretty much all the requests I'm going to take, because I looked into Hex. It does not promise anything that it can't keep, so I wouldn't call it a scam or a Ponzi. The wild card is how much people will continue to value Hex in terms of USD. CHSB, please, Chester. Put my life savings there and a few credit cards too. Bro, don't take out credit cards to invest in crypto. Goodness me. That's a bad choice. That's a bad choice, bro. Credit cards are just, so you're gonna be paying interest like every month to hold crypto, which could be going down. Yeah, it's tricky. I'll check that just to help you out if I can, bro. This pen is leaking all over me. It's so dead. But yeah, so this would be the move down to the downside for XRP. So yeah, that's something to look out for. Interesting. ICP as well. And goodness me, I'm really gonna have to speed things up. I didn't want to be streaming for more than an hour today, and it's looking like a 2-hour stream again. I use the 5-minute facet to see if the price action for bigger patterns it is. Yeah, interesting. Definitely. I use the 15-minute. I use the 15-minute for that, Wade. But yeah, I can see what you're saying. Thanks. Take my like, says Crowbar. Thank you very much. 38 likes. You guys are killing out here. And the subscriber target is 930 today. That'd be absolutely amazing if we can get to that, because I see like 30% of you watching. I did the analytics on the streams, right? 30% of you watching that come back to the stream every single day, Monday to Friday. You come back to the stream, and you're not subscribed, which is fascinating, because you'd get notifications of when I go live, and you're not going to miss half the stream and all that good stuff there. So yeah, amazing stuff. So yeah, if you could smash the subscribe button, let me hit my target, it'd be very, very appreciated. And obviously, if you like the stream, smash that like button, turn that thumbs up blue. Grant You're a Wish says, feel free to mod me, man. I always lurking around. Yeah, definitely, bro. I have seen you quite a lot, actually. Love, I'm not actually so stupid, just joking. Okay, good stuff, Ivo. Yeah, Grant, tell you what, I'll think about it, because I have actually seen you here from the actual get, bro. I mean, at this point in time, at the rate that the stream and stuff is growing, it's not really like, it's not huge, do you know what I mean? So I've already got like 4 or 5 mods, so I don't really touch wood. I don't really have a lot of scammers in here. Hell yeah, Chester to 50k subs. That would be amazing, man. That would be absolutely amazing. So yeah, I don't actually need that many mods at the moment, but I probably will in the future. So yeah, I'll definitely keep you in my back pocket. Skydom X, smash that like, turn it blue. Come on, my bro. Yes, sir. That's good stuff, man. And we did XRP. Let's jump to Litecoin, because I did want to touch on that from yesterday. What's good with Litecoin? Why did we choose Litecoin yesterday? Oh, yes. We've got a parallel channel to the downside, as you can see, on a bigger scale here. So we jump to the daily chart coming through here. So we're looking at a measure move, right? If we can break out of this zone, we could be looking at a nice 15% swing, and that's still valid. We did get a retest coming through when we were talking yesterday. We were sat at this zone, so we were going to see the upwards momentum continue. If we are going to see the upwards momentum continue and the support being formed on the 200 EMA, streams are actually the best. BST streams are actually the best. Yeah, cheers, man. Do appreciate that, man. Do appreciate that. I'm here for you when you keep growing. Thanks, bro. Do appreciate all the compliments, guys. It's good stuff. And like, obviously, I've only been doing it for like 2 months, and I'm still. You should see me before my streams. I'm still like sat there like, oh god, well nervous. Like, but yeah, I do appreciate all you guys' support, and it definitely helps me improve. Streams are actually the best when they are still small. Yeah, and one thing about me, because I've been small for 2 months, right? I've had a chance to really remember a lot of you in the chat there. So when I do get to a higher level, right, I'm gonna be remembering you guys in the chat and keeping you as the OGs. I want to give you all like a label, like an OG label, like the first 1,000 before the first 1,000 subscribers. Like I know a lot of your names in the chat that I do recognize a lot of you, so I will be creating some sort of badge or something for you guys, just to be like, you're the OGs out here. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, measure move we could be looking at for the future for Litecoin. So yeah, this position is still valid. So it's definitely something to take into consideration for the future. Obviously, do your own research, guys. Do your own research. Yeah, just wanted to touch on that quickly. Now VeChain, pretty penny made on VeChain. Very good. Very good. We had a measure move coming down from this falling wedge pattern, and obviously with Bitcoin doing its madness, the prediction that I made of this measure move coming through like so, got that nice retest, banged it, measure move completion, the lower side of this 200 EMA there. Very, very good stuff indeed. Very, very nice percentages coming through there. 12% for that trade. We're looking around on a 17% there, so very good gains to be made. Very good stuff indeed. Don't forget us when you're big. I think it'll be a lot longer for me to become like a big YouTuber, right? It's gonna be a long while, but hopefully I'll get there one day, because I do enjoy doing my streams and stuff. I'm not doing it for the money. I make my money trading, right? But yeah, in terms of actual YouTube's growing, right? In this whole bull run, YouTube's were just booming like absolutely crazy. I started YouTube like this time, so obviously it's a lot more. If crypto's bullish, right, and this is why a lot of YouTubers just continuously say crypto's bullish, because it actually helps their channel out like so much more. Whereas I'm transparent. If I think it's bearish, I'm just like, yeah, it's bearish. Like, I don't care about the channel growing. I want to be honest to you guys. As simple as that. So yeah, I literally started my channel around this sort of zone. It's just been trending down from there. So yeah, that's why I haven't really seen insane growth. Granted, I've seen pretty good growth, but like example like Crypto Rover. I'm sure you guys know Crypto Rover. He started his channel in February this year. He started his channel and he's already on like 59,000 subscribers. So yeah, it's big gap in the market at this point in time, right? So yeah, Crown's Crypto Cave is good. Yeah, it's definitely very good. He streams very early in the morning here for England, because he streams in America, so I think he starts like 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. or something. But yeah, he's a very, very switched on dude. He's got his focus. He's very, very good indeed. So yeah, big shout out to him. I do watch him. He's very, very good. So yeah, if you were looking for that step up, that more advanced TA, that's definitely something to watch there. And he's got a very good community and everything in there as well. But yeah, VeChain, this was the position that was good. It was good, and that's why it was one of my altcoins of the day from yesterday. Interesting stuff. You and Hammy are amazing. We feel safe safe with you taking trades. Don't take my trades, bro. Don't take my trades. I'm not a financial advisor. But yeah, hopefully you can do your own research behind the scenes and make your own decisions there. And that's why we're here. Mickey, OG squad out here. Yes, sir, you are the OG squad out here. 41 likes as well, guys. You're absolutely killing it. It's true that the small streams are better, but I have been in a big stream where you can get a response from the main guy. You can get a response from the main guy. Yeah, and that's why I want to give you guys that like OG status, because I've had it before. I had like 400 or 500 people on my stream. That only happened once, and it was just absolutely insane. I've never had anything like it. And I was just sat there like trying not to choke on my words because it's just so daunting. But that's when eventually it does get to that level. Hopefully it does. I want you guys to have like a little tag on your name, so it actually shows me personally when you guys are talking. Then I can actually go out of my way to respond to you, because you are the OG people. You've been here from the very beginning in a sense, right? And you obviously deserve the response, and you deserve the requests over everyone else because you're here now, exactly. So yeah, supporting me from the get. Smashing that like button continuously, exactly. You're a good person, you deserve the best, we appreciate you. Hey Joe Hart, I appreciate you, man. I wouldn't be here without you guys, so yeah, exactly that. I'm just trying to be as transparent as possible because I like to help people, that's just me, right? So yeah, anyway, let's smash through some requests now. Smash through some requests. TLM. For the dude that was waiting at the start of the stream for that. So yeah, apologies, bro. And yeah, we do have a rising wedge pattern coming through. We did actually see imminent rejections coming through there. We've seen a nice trend reversal off the price action channel. We are currently sat on the volume weighted ATR band. The volume weighted ATR band does usually provide a level of support or a level of resistance. If we are trending above it, we usually trend above it. If not, we are losing it pretty rapidly, right? Let's try and find some examples here. Oh yeah, it's pretty bad example because this chart isn't very old at all. But if we jump to Bitcoin shortly, I'll show you. I'm sure you guys know the volume weighted ATR one. I showed you pretty much quite a few times. Matty says hashtag feeling OG out here. OG out here. Yeah, cool stuff, bro. That's so heartwarming. You deserve that. Keep up the good work. Yeah, sweet. Appreciate it, man. But yeah, if you are looking for some sort of break for TLM to the upside here, you could be looking at some sort of measure move like so, right? You could be looking at some sort of measure move looking like so. Obviously, it's a pretty unattractive, not very steep. It's still a measure move none the least, right? So we could be looking at something along the lines of this. 60%, still 60%. It's still a massive gain. That's a great idea, King. Love it. SkyDMX is going to get double OG status because he's been here from the absolute get. And I tell you what, I don't think there's not one video that I've done where he hasn't gone on and liked it and commented. So yeah, massive shout out to you, SkyDMX. You're really helping the journey for me. And yeah, it's really good to have the support coming through there, my guy. So yeah, this will be the measure move to the upside. Axie, I've got AXS on the list there, bro. For Adam, so I will get to that. I've got a question for you guys. How long have you been trading? Let me know in the chat. How long have you been trading? Because I've been trading for a year and a half. Actually probably a bit longer now. Probably a year and like 8 months or something, yeah. So like over a year and a half. I mean, I've been hodling crypto for like a bit before that when I knew it was coming out, but I didn't really learn TA from that. So I'm just interested to see you guys out there. How long have you been looking at the charts? How long have you been learning TA? Because it's going to be very interesting to me to see kind of what the narrative of the audience is, right? So yeah, let me know in the chat how long you have been trading, as in just trading TA, stuff like that. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Thanks, SkyDMX. Rover is hilariously bullish. Yeah, he's always bullish, man. He's always bullish. I was actually drop my pen. I was actually I watched his stream one time and he started shilling his Rover coin, and I was there like, oh man, not good. He shouldn't be shilling a coin because obviously it's just looks awful against his name, right? Trading since 2016. Well done, Illustri. So that is 5 years. Illustri's been trading 5 years. Amazing stuff there, man. Amazing stuff. Joe Hart's in there for 2 months. Good stuff, bro. Got to start somewhere. 2 months TA, trading for 3 weeks, says Crowbar. Good stuff. So that's it. You got to start somewhere, man. Greg's about 3 months. So yeah, the narrative is you're quite new traders out here, and that's absolutely fine. Practice makes perfect. Yeah, it's very good indeed. Been in crypto from February, trading at least 1.5 months. Yeah, this is it. Grant's been trading 12 years. Started stocks, did well, moved to crypto about 3 years ago. Yes, I do agree with that. I did actually start in stocks as well, bro. I did some stocks, did some forex, and then I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna make the move to crypto because my brother was trading crypto and I was trading stocks and forex, and I was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna take a little stab at crypto and let's learn a bit from that because it is a bit different. You don't have to reference like economic calendars and all that stuff. So yeah, it's definitely, I think crypto's more fun. It's a lot more volatile. It's a lot in a sense. I would say it's harder to trade because it's more volatile, but it's funner. It is funner to trade, right? Matty's been in the trading game for 6 months. Cool stuff there, bro. Yeah, TLM right now. So yeah, it's interesting to see how long you guys have been trading because I know the whole bull run has brought in an influx of new traders, right? And that's obviously Joe, Crowbar, and Greg there. So yeah, amazing stuff that you are actually taking the time to learn this, bros. Taking the time to learn this, guys. It's good. It's really good, and it'll benefit you forever, right? It will benefit you forever. So yeah, anyway, let me do some requests now. Ave's next on the list. But yeah, TLM, I would expect some resistance off this volume weighted ATR band at least, right? If not, your bounce point to the lower side will be at this 38 cents there. Just started today, took a 2K loan because I'm broke, and YOLO, $500 on Doge, $500 on Ethereum, and £1,000 on Bitcoin. Well, $1,000 on Bitcoin. Bro. Never trade with a loan, man. Never trade with a loan. And the reason for that is like, one, Doge, you could just lose all that like quick. Doge is like not stable. Ethereum, yeah, pretty stable. Bitcoin, pretty good indeed. But it's so volatile. So as long as you've got the money to pay you that interest on that loan, then you're fine. But at this point in time, we could be, granted, we've obviously seen a lot of momentum to the upside, right? But in the grand scheme of things, we're still in a downtrend. We're still in a downtrend, so we could actually still come down quite rapidly. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if that does happen. And obviously, you're going to be outlaying interest continuously while we're trickling down, while you're continuously losing money before we see that reversal. So yeah, just be careful. I would never ever recommend investing anything in crypto that you can't afford to lose. And this is how my brother said to me, right? I was there like when I was trading forex and stocks, and I wanted to get into crypto. I said, bro, I want to get into crypto. Like, let's go. And he was there like, bro, okay. Imagine you're giving me 10 grand. And I was like, right, okay, 10 grand. And he was like, I've just burnt that in front of you. It's gone. That's crypto. I was like, right, okay, this is going to be fun. So yeah, that's the mentality you need to go in. Don't invest any money you cannot afford to lose. Exactly, simple as that. Sounds simple, but yeah, crazy. Hopefully you haven't taken loans out, man. It's not the wisest decision in the world, I must say. But obviously, if you're going to profit from it and you know what you're doing, then everyone's got their own opinion, everyone's got their own lessons to learn in a sense, right? So yeah, this was a measure move for AVE that we did actually see a very good completion of. Very, very good stuff indeed. We'll get rid of that for now. At this point in time, we do have a horizontal coming through at $291.50. Also sat on the 21 moving average as well. Fascinating, we've just had a golden cross coming through here at the top here, so we haven't actually seen any sort of momentum to the upside coming through from there on the 4 hourly. So yeah, potentially could see a little wave up here. Let me see. Yeah, we've got a nice resistance point plotted in this 319 there. So we are looking for a little wave. First things first, we've got 10 simple coming through here, and then we've got a horizontal at this 319 there. If we go candle body of that there. Yeah, it's not looking too bad. For now, I would be looking at getting rid of this descending triangle just because it's played out, it's done. We are je suis fini there. We are looking at actually quite a big range forming here in terms of a parallel channel, right? And if we are going to be looking at that, it's going to be something along the lines of this, right? So yeah, if we go, oh, not like that. Yeah, like that, right? We've got, I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me get rid of the WOD machine. Yeah, so as you can see, we've got a nice parallel channel coming through. We did actually test the top side of it. For you guys that still can't see that, parallel channel like so, bang, bang. Yeah, we've got a nice parallel channel coming through, so there is likelihood that we could actually see that reversal if we do lose this horizontal at 291. The likelihood of us coming down is quite strong. Let me bring up some moving averages to see if we can get kind of a gauge here. Yeah, we've got quite a few moving averages actually below us here, price action channel as well. So yeah, if we do lose this price action channel, that's going to be the next zone there at 280. Then we're going to be looking at progression to the downside from there. I wouldn't be expecting any sort of break of this parallel channel anytime soon, because obviously, guys, remember this is the daily, so this is going to take a long time to break if we are going to break to the downside, because obviously we've got a lot of days to get down there. And the same sort of scenario coming through if we do break to the top side here. We do still have a lot of resistance to basically take into consideration there as well. And that's pretty much AVE summed up there. I'm gonna chill out a bit now. My voice is actually pretty knackered. We're going for like an hour and a half now, so yeah, pretty tired. But yeah, FTT is next. Yeah, we did this yesterday, didn't we? I think. Let's do a little fresh TA. See a trend reversal coming through here. Do have a golden cross as well on the 4 hourly. Yeah, so it's that's quite a correlative thing across a lot of the charts at the moment, actually. Yes, interesting. Yeah, I would say near enough symmetrical triangle coming through here. No, rising wedge. We'll go rising wedge. It's just a very ugly chart pattern, right? Because that's not even quite a horizontal. It's still like slanted, probably like 4 or 5 degrees, so not a lot there. So yeah, it's a pretty ugly chart pattern. So yeah, we are looking at still finding support here off the 55, the 200, and also this upward sloping support line to really cement this into fruition. We do need to see that reversal actually play out here. So yeah, definitely something to watch here for FTT. If we do lose this zone, potential to come down. We do have a horizontal that we could plot in at this previous high in terms of this swing, and that's going to be around that $26.83 there. So yeah, I would expect some sort of bounce point from there. If we were to lose the zone, were to lose the 200 and the 55 there, you could be looking at a potential short position down to this zone around a 7.41% there. So yeah, interesting point to watch there for FTT. Ethereum's next. Love a bit of ETH. Yeah, so we obviously had this this downward sloping resistance line from previous price action, right? And now we did actually break that to the top side. We're coming down for that retest, so we could actually be looking for a potential bounce for Ethereum here. It's quite interesting to see. Very interesting, actually. Let me draw some chart pattern. Yeah, it's looking very descending triangle. I mean, yeah, very descending triangle pattern coming through here. So yeah, we could be looking at a break to the upside. If this retest is going to play out nicely, it's going to be a very big move indeed for Ethereum, right? So if we are going to be measure moving that up, it's going to be looking something like this. Something like this right off the retest. And also we do have a golden cross coming through here on the 4-hourly. So yeah, it's looking pretty good for a move up to the volume weighted ATR band. In terms of a percent for that trade, we could be looking at around a 19% gain there for Ethereum, which is pretty goddamn crazy in my opinion, right? And that's obviously, we're going to be riding that wave up continuously through all these horizontals here. It's not going to be an easy journey. It's going to be a very long-winded trade. This isn't going to be a quick 15-minute, 1-hour swing. It's going to be over the course of maybe a week or so, maybe even a few, yeah, probably a week or so, maybe 4 or 5 days or something like that. But yeah, if that is going to come out, that's going to be very good indeed. And you're not just going to be waiting for that take profit at the top here. You're going to be staggering it all the way up, right? You're going to be taking profit at these, obviously, nothing I say is financial advice, guys. It's just my opinions on what I think might happen on the markets, right? You're going to be taking profits at all these horizontals. So the first horizontal is going to be that 2,181. Obviously, we're going to come down, have an entry point here off this bounce. First take profit is going to be 2,181. The next one is going to be 2,300, and the next one is going to be 2,388. The reasoning for that is, guys, is because if we do see a rejection come through and we only actually get this high, we've already taken profit twice, right? We've already taken profit twice, and that's still near enough 2.5%, just over 2.5%, and then also 8% there as well. So that's still going to be very good indeed. Now, if we can ride that all the way up, by the time that we actually hit this endpoint, we're probably only going to have about 20% left in our trade. And while we are the first time we hit a take profit point at that 2.69%, I think it was, giggity. And then if we do actually bang up to this bone, bang up to this zone here, we take profit there, and then we do see that rejection, and then we do see us actually come down into this zone here. We've obviously moved our stop loss back to our entry point, so if we do actually get stopped out, at the end of the day, it's still a successful trade, right? And that's why we're here. We're here to make money. It's as simple as that. We're here to make money, and this is why we could why we stagger our take profits all the way up, because it's likely that we do see a reversal come through. Not all measure moves play out, guys. I think it's maybe only, I don't want to say the wrong figure, maybe 65% or something around that side there, and that only play out. So yeah, it's still quite a lot that do lose, right? So if we're taking profit all the way up, we're still going to be profiting from those losing traps. So yeah, definitely interesting standpoint to basically take into consideration there for Ethereum for the long haul there. Yeah, it would be looks like we're having a retest on Ethereum. Yes it does, Tasman. Yes it does. Looking very good indeed, potentially. Widening wedge? Do you mean a broadening wedge, bro? Oh, I do hate broadening wedges. I do hate them. I hate them. You're messy right now, right? Yeah, so we do have a rising wedge pattern, which we are finding support on as well. So yeah, potentially we could bang it up from here. I mean, I would be really looking for a test of this zone here. See if we can shimmy this trend line, because obviously trend lines can be moved ever so slightly sometimes. If we are going to go for wicks and not candle body closes, it's more just trial and error thing, right? I mean, yeah, we could signify that as a retest, right? So as you can see, if you were going to enter here already, you would have actually been riding that wave up already, right? And you would have already hit one of your take profits. Then your next take profit would be this 2,300 sort of zone there. Obviously, I would be watching this, Bitcoin for a gauge of the price, right? But yeah, I'm going to move on from Ethereum, and yeah, a couple of things to basically take into consideration there, guys, for the future. Yeah, potential position. For me, it's a bit of a missed entry right now, annoyingly, but we'll see how that goes in the future. If it does come back down, we could think about getting back in as well there. Yeah, next one is Matic, and then I've got AXS there for Adam. So yeah, don't worry, Adam, I've not forgotten you, bro. I only trade with $100 for now, because that's the money I say that I can lose, but I already have lost $150 learning. Here, Optimist, everyone loses money learning. You're not just going to be a successful trader straight off the bat. It does take practice, right? It does take practice. And when I started learning, I started learning with a demo account for a long time. I did a demo account for a long time. Missed ETH update, says Grace. Literally on it now, Grace. But yeah, we are looking for a measure move to this top side, up to this volume weighted ATR band, around 19% gain there for Ethereum. If we can get in, this would have been the entry around this 2,173, taking profit at all the horizontals all the way up there. The first one at the first one would be here. You would have already hit that take profit at 2,181, sorry, 2,182, then 2,300, and then also 2,379. Obviously, nothing I say is financial advice. But yeah, so what was I saying? I started trading with a demo account first, and then I made the demo account profitable, and then I was like, right, okay, yeah, I'm doing well. I'm doing profitable stuff, and now I'm going to do it with real money. Start with 500 bucks, and I literally lost the 500 bucks. I don't know how quickly it took me to lose it. I can't really remember, but yeah, paper trading on TradingView, and also a lot of the exchanges, they do offer demo accounts as well. But yeah, I lost 500 bucks straight away, basically. Well, not straight away, but over a course of learning, and that's when I learned about the emotions of trading. It does come into it massive there. So yeah, it takes a long time to become a successful trader, bro. But with my new masterclass that I'm building at the moment, I plan to be teaching people on a more personal level, and I want them to become a successful trader in 6 weeks' time. That's my goal. And I do think it's very achievable, right? So yeah, let me move on to Matic next. Matica. It's like a Pokemon. Matica. Yes, as you can see from Matic, we actually did have a measure move to the upside here from this rising wedge pattern. All the way up to this $1.13 there. Very interesting because we did see the measure move completion, so well done to anyone who got involved with that. We did actually see a nice retest come down on the 200 EMA as well on the 4 hourly, so yeah, very good position to basically plan out there. Now we're seeing a reversal coming through. We could actually move this rising wedge pattern a bit, right? Maybe like that, make it a bit wider. Still correlates from candle body close at the start of this downtrend, and also this wick coming through here where we did find that resistance, and also resistance in terms of the curl over here. So yeah, we could actually be looking for another breakout, right? If we are going to see Bitcoin actually smash it to the downside, obviously it's going to have an effect on Matic itself. We could be looking at a measure move to the downside as we are on the lower side of this rising wedge pattern at the moment. Maybe a 16% drop for Matic. I mean, it's pretty unlikely, but we have pumped significantly recently in terms of percentages from this low point, the start of this trend to the upside. We've punched literally 83%. So what is a 16% correction? Really, it's not that great, right? It's not that bad, right? So yeah, definitely a point to watch there. I mean, in terms of progressing up to the upside, we are still under $1. I would be looking to get over this 200 EMA and also this horizontal at this $1.03. If we can find support on those zones, then we could be looking at a bounce point from there, back up to the top side of this rising wedge, and then we could be looking at a breakout to the top side from there. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see where that actually plans out today for Matic. Very, very interesting. Yeah, let me jump to AXS there for Adam. And AXS is still pumping. What is happening here? Oh, we're 2 subscribers away from the subscriber target today. Absolutely amazing stuff, guys. You guys are killing it. Yeah, it'd be amazing if we could hit that by the end of the stream. That'd be very, very cool indeed. Yeah, AXS right now, as I was saying yesterday, we did actually bang it. We saw this uptrend coming through here. This uptrend that we are seeing, it's very healthy. I'm very honest with this. It's very, very healthy. You see us correct. You see us correct. You see us come up, correct, come up, sideways, come up, sideways, come up. Correction, big correction, validating this whole pump here. Very, very good stuff. Very healthy. Now we're seeing a progression. Now we're seeing the sideways action validate the pump again. And now we're seeing another leg up. It's looking very good. It's looking, and the trend is your friend, guys. You want to be riding that up. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Oh. Held it in. What a champ. So yeah, as you can see here, as you can see, a sideways action validating that pump. I do believe this is the previous all-time high, right? Let me have a little look. Yeah, that is the previous all-time high there. So at this point in time, we have actually... Are we breaking it? Have we broken it? No, we haven't broken it just yet. So if we can break this all-time high to the top side, I would be looking at a reversal, probably coming through around the $60 there. If we do actually see a significant pump to the upside there. And guys, remember, when we break all-time highs, example here, we came up, we broke the previous all-time high, we see that correction, right, smashing through the previous all-time high to the downside, right, and then we take another leg up. So if we are going to be taking a leg up here, we are probably going to get to around that 60-70 sort of zone and then see that correction coming through, because when we do break that all-time high, it's a very strong point to see that rejection come through, because a lot of people would be selling from the bottom. That's usually what happens from the case in terms of what happens with altcoins, right? It usually happens when you hit an all-time high, people are like, who bought it right at the start, they're like, right, all-time high, selling it. It's kind of a kind of a common thing to happen, right? Hi, Kevin. Take it easy, Kev. Nice to see you on the stream there, Kevin. Nice to see you back out here. Here, Optimus, I did some paper trading. It went well, but not lost on normal trading. But watching Chester and Telegram, my trading has become better. That's good stuff, bro. That's good stuff. Yeah, we are learning a lot in the Telegram. Everyone's learning a lot in the Telegram. It's very good stuff in terms of that community. Yeah, learning lots. I do cash trade when I'm more confident, and paper with more experimental. And if you guys want to really just test out your trading ability, just start with literally like $10. Start with $10, and if you're successful on paper trading and demo accounts, then yeah, if you do it, start with $10. If you're successful on those accounts, you can build your emotions into it. You don't have to go and invest $1,000. You don't have to go and invest like $5,000 or anything like that. You can literally just be like, right, I'll start with $10. I'm a successful trader on the demo account. I should be able to get that $10 up to say $11 in the space of like a month, because at the end of the day, that's 10%. 10% in a month. You do 10% on your account every month, you're going to be very wealthy, right? You're going to be very wealthy. 10% is amazing, right? So yeah, that's obviously for a bigger equity account, not just $10, right? But if you're aiming for that 10% a month, that's absolutely amazing. That's really, really good indeed. Granted, it's not a lot of money, but if you can do that with $10 to $11, you can do it with 10 grand to 11 grand. You can do it with 100 grand to 110 grand, and then it starts to go a bit crazy after that, right? So yeah, that's definitely for you obviously aiming at the new traders out here. That's definitely something that you could be doing coming off if you haven't actually traded with real money yet. 3 likes till 50, says Tasman. Amazing stuff there. Kevin's out here, started with 50k. Voila. Well done, Kevin. Good stuff. Hope you're doing well, bro. Hope you're doing well. It's quite daunting trading with a large sum of money like that. So yeah, I do wish you good luck with that, bro. And obviously, the more equity you have, the more money you make, but also the more money you lose, and also the higher the emotions are. Obviously, referencing your net worth there, Kevin. I'm not sure your net worth, so I don't know how valued the 50k is to you. You could have a net worth of like 5 million, right? And then kind of like what's kind of 50k to that for a hobby. So yeah, anyway. So yeah, let me move on to AXS. So yeah, it does look like we are going to come higher. This uptrend is pretty solid indeed. And yeah, as I said, new all-time high. I would see some sort of corrections coming through there. Let me jump to CHSB there, and then we're going to do ICP, and then I'm going to call it a day, guys, because I'm pretty tired. I will be back tomorrow morning, as I do. This isn't good. There's not really a chart. I don't really want to do it to BTC. Oh, apparently we've already done it. Yeah, we're trying to find this channel again for whoever wanted this. I've got some AVE and comp, cool stuff, bro. If we can find this channel, it's going to be very good indeed. At the end of the day, we are looking at actually this retest coming through here, so we could actually see a dump to the downside here. If we are looking at some sort of measure move, it would be looking something along the lines of this, and that's probably going to bring you down to the volume weighted ATR band as well, which is this volume weighted ATR band is so reliable. Got to do some testing on this. It's just unbelievable. So yeah, that's definitely something to look out for in the future. Yeah, 50% correction to the downside here if we are going to see a dump coming off this retest for Swissborg here. If we do see the reclamation of this this rising price channel there, we could be looking at the next horizontal target of around this 2389. So yeah, hopefully we can get to that zone and see this uptrend continuously play out. But yeah, as you can see here, for this coin right now, it's not really done that well considering Bitcoin has been pumping drastically. So yeah, I wouldn't have the highest hopes in the world there. Let me do ICP. Pretty tired now, guys. Yeah, I will be here tomorrow morning, so if you're liking the content, smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, and yeah, you'll see more of my face and hear more of my audio. My voice. My audio. God, I'm so tired. So yeah, as you can see here, we got falling wedge pattern. We were talking yesterday about potential break to the upside. That would have been very, very good for ICP. We would have really liked that, really, just because. That's because look at this downtrend. It's filthy, awful stuff. You can see obviously it had a lot of backing to start off with, as we saw it jump into the top 20 cryptos like just off the launch. Right there was billions and billions and billions behind it. So yeah, this is it's a very good project for the future. At this point in time, humans are not quite ready to adopt the technology. But yeah, this is going to be in a sense the new internet. So yeah, it's going to be very, very good to hodl this for the long haul there, and we are going to see significant growth. And obviously. It had such big backing, billions and billions of dollars, like tens of billions of dollars backing there. So it's obviously the big guns at the top have gone, yeah, this is it, this is the one. For them to back it, we know, I think like the whales, you're never going to fail. So yeah, interesting. Check it versus BTC Chester CHSB. I swear I just did. But yeah, so as you can see here, and we were looking at progression, we moved to the upside, but unfortunately no, we have seen this downtrend actually play out, or this dump play out pretty strongly, and that's obviously due to the old Bitcoin coming through there. Bitcoin dumping, obviously it's going to bring down ICP as well. Now at this point in time, if we do see this downtrend actually continue, it's pretty bad, I'd say, just because then we're going to be getting closer to this absolute low point that we set before. If we do break that, then yeah, it's really bad. We're going to be breaking the new all-time low there, and obviously we do have a couple of horizontals to pick us up there, so hopefully we can bounce off that zone. But yeah, at this point in time, it's looking pretty rough for ICP. I mean, we did see a few corrections, a few bit more confidence restored in the market, but yeah, you could just be accumulating the whole way down here, because this is, if you look at the actual fundamentals behind this coin, it's gonna be a big dog, right? It's gonna be a big dog, and like it's at $39 now. If we look at the all-time high when it opened, it's at $2,833. So yeah, imagine those gains, ridiculous. So yeah, it's definitely got potential for the future. Maybe the 5-year run, maybe a retirement coin, something like that, guys. But yeah, do some research on that. That'd be cool. Why not USD? You checked it to be, because I don't have a USD chart, I don't think, bro. Let me have a little look here. CHSB. Oh no, CHSB. Yeah, I don't have a USD. I don't have a USD chart, bro. USD. I'm saying UC. Can't even speak now. Living up for 2 hours, can't even speak. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a day, guys. I'm pretty tired. But yeah, summarize on BTC quickly. We have got this rising wedge pattern to the upside here. This is BTC, right? Yeah, we are looking at a break in terms of a measure move up to this 37,000 sort of zone there. 37,000. We're on the 5 minute. That's why I'm like, what is happening? Yeah, so as you can see here, on the 15 minute, if we can get above this 55, we could be coming all the way up to this 37,920 there. And so yeah, it could be a potential little position to think about there for the future if we can see this uptrend play out. Now jumping to the 4-hourly time frame right now. Oh god. Apologies. Looking at getting over this 10 simple here. We've actually found a lovely support on this horizontal at 36,300. It's nice to see a bounce point from there. I would be looking at a target in terms of a rejection point at this volume weighted ATR band, and also the top side of this range that we've got plotted in here. If we do break that, get a nice retest, then we could be longing it up to this 48,000 sort of zone. But as I said, I wouldn't be longing until we've cleared this 40,000 zone there, because that's obviously a pretty crucial point in terms of invalidating these lower highs here. So yeah, would be definitely a point to watch on the chart there for Bitcoin, because obviously Bitcoin here is the leader of the markets, right? So yeah, definitely interesting. And we have just had a golden cross coming through on the 4-hourly as well. So yeah, that could have an impact in the price. On the daily chart right now, you can see the 55 is actually coming up and starting to diverge here with the 200 moving average. So if we are going to see a golden cross on the daily, obviously that's going to be insanely valid, right? And that's when everyone's going to be talking. That's when that's probably the next scenario for the FOMO to come in. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how that plans out. But yeah, so yeah, definitely a few points to watch there for Bitcoin. If we are going to break to the top zone there, that's going to be the next long trade that I'm going to be looking for. But I would say it's very easily manipulated at this point in time. It's very easy for us to basically dump off a cliff here. We have just pumped literally like, was it 40% or 30% there? Yeah, 37%. We'll say 35% for simplicity's sake. We pumped 35% there, so we do need to take into consideration, guys. We probably are looking at some sort of correction, maybe coming down to that 34, 35 sort of zone there. Yeah, interesting point to watch. I would be watching Bitcoin very closely today if you are going to be trading it, because it is all up in the air, right? Yeah, guys, that's going to be it for me. Pretty tired. Yeah, thank you ever so much for tuning in. Do appreciate you guys coming through here. But yeah, for now, I'll see you all tomorrow morning for a nice early morning stream yet again. But for now, appreciate your support, appreciate all the likes and all the subscribers and all that juicy stuff there. So yeah, appreciate you continuously. But now it's pumping. Bitcoin is pumping. It's good stuff. But yeah, peace out from me and goodbye from Crypto Chest. Cheers, guys.